Hi guys, how badly do you want to be successful? How badly do you want to get out of the rat race of the 9 to 5, build a business from home that you can spend time with your family and with your friends and do the things that you want to do instead of the things that you have to do? Only you can answer that question. But what I've decided to do is I've decided to put together a few highlights from a seminar that I was training at. I was training a group of people and I was addressing some key points in regards to what it takes to be successful, some key mindset changes that need to happen. And I wanted for you guys to have a look at it, because I want you guys to benefit from that seminar, because a mindset change is the most important thing that can happen to a person. 98% of our population will either be dead or dead broke by the age of 65, and that's simply because of how they think. So I put together a few clips. Hope you enjoy it. And I really want you guys just to apply what it is that you see or hear me say, because if you apply these principles into your business, into your life, there's nothing that you can't achieve. So hopefully this helps you, and enjoy.
When you get to that stage where you want to make that change, or you want to get different results, you have to make that decision. You come to a crossroads. The crossroads is this: stay and do what I've always done, or try and do something different. Now when you go on the route that you want to try and do something different, that's when fear kicks in. And Eric spoke about this last night, where he mentions about false evidence appearing real. When that fear kicks in, you start saying, well, what if it doesn't work? Which is a natural response when you don't know what you're doing and you've never done something before. But you know, there's two types of people, like Eric said this morning. There's a type of person that will say, what if it doesn't work? But then there's a type of person that says, well, what if it does work? And so you have to decide what type of person you are, because that decision that you make is what's going to get you to the next level or keep you in the same place you've always been. So we get to that crossroads, and it's a choice. And life is a choice. Every single one of us in this room, we're in the position that we're in today because of the choices that we've made up until this point. We cannot escape that. If we live another 5 years, wherever we're going to be in 5 years' time, it's going to be because of the choices that we made from this point. So we can never ever escape our own choices. And we get to a crossroad where we have to make that decision. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to make the decision. Some people have really good intentions. And I see people going to meetings all the time, and they come and they hear the information and they get all excited, and they have a very good intention about coming on board. But then when they get in the door, they go back into their life. And then guess what happens? Life gets in the way. And even though they had a good intention, they never move forward past the good intention. And a good intention without action is just a good intention. How many of us have had good intentions about something and we've never fulfilled it? Many of us have done that. How many of us have got dreams that we haven't achieved yet? How many of us have made excuses why we're not achieving those dreams? Be honest. Because you know something? The first step to your breakthrough is honesty. Because if you can't be honest with yourself, you will not move from A to B. And sometimes we have to come to the place and we have to realise, you know something? I've been making excuses all my life. Work. So many people come into our business and they think that all they have to do is recruit 3 people and they're going to be a millionaire. Because they see the compensation plan, 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, and they say, yeah, all I have to do is go recruit 3 people. But what they seem to miss in that whole scenario, it's not about recruiting 3 people. It's about mentoring 3 people. And it's about mentoring the right 3 people. And in order for you to find 3 people that are right to mentor, you may have to go through 100 people, 200 people. So they go to their friends. Their upline tells them, don't speak to anybody, just make the list and come back to me. And they don't listen, they go and they speak to all of their friends. And their friends say, oh, this thing, that thing's not work. I said, pyramid, we do it. And then they come back to their upline and say, oh, I spoke to 20 people, all 20 people said no. Well, hello. Why do you think they said no? Because you don't know what you're talking about. I would have said no. against our bank account. And we have to see which one weighs the most. Because you see, most of us are coming from different backgrounds. Corporate backgrounds, not so corporate backgrounds, success, not so much success. And you come into this business, and when somebody tells you that you need to be mentored and you need to listen and be guided, because you're coming from a background where you've told people what to do, and you've project managed, or you've done this and you've got things done, in the back of your mind, you're thinking, who's this person to tell me I need to listen to them? Because that's ego raising up inside of you, because we all have ego. How many of us haven't got an ego in the room? I'm in a room full of guys. We've all got ego. We've all got ego. And we have to keep that ego under control. Ego was the thing that stopped you from putting up your hand, because you looked at me and said, I don't know that. You know who said that? Ego. Yeah? You have to check our ego against our bank account and see which one weighs the most. Throw the ego out the door and just let your upline guide you. Because your upline is not going to guide you down the wrong path, because it's not in their benefit to guide you in their right path. So you make the choice. Now once you've made the choice, you've checked your ego, and you're ready to start building, guess what happens? Life. What's expecting bills? Oh my gosh, the car's broken down. And you have to pay for the car repair. Or the MOT is up and you didn't realise it. Or the car needs to get a service and you're thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to find this extra money and support my system? I have to pay my dues, but then £100 for the car. Oh my gosh, the boiler's broken down. It's the coldest winter in the history of the UK. Ireland didn't even have any water. Boiler broke down. Now you have to fork out for that. The fridge. What is happening? Everything breaking down all the once. And then you think, I should have taken out that insurance policy that they told me about 4 years ago. The washing machine. Yeah? These are all things that we can all relate to because they happen to us all the time. You don't expect things to break down. It always comes by surprise. And you always know when it's broken down, guess what it means? I have to shut out money. How come my mobile bill is £200 this month? I can't remember calling that many people. I didn't see the top of your line. What's going on? This government is going to take my money. Not only that, they're going to give me 3 points on my license as well. Yeah? All these things are life challenges. We can't escape them. They're unsuspecting things happen all the time. You know something? Yes, these things are unsuspected, but there's other things that happen as well, like personal crisis, personal stress. A family member dies. Unsuspected. And you're thinking, what can I do? How can I continue to build my business when something like this has happened? And your focus is completely shifted. And you're thinking, how can I juggle these things all together? So you lose your job. The economy is so bad, and then the downsizing and making people redundant. Last in, first out. Yeah? I remember speaking to one of my business partners, they were talking about how they had to evaluate who in their team was going to leave their job, was going to lose their job, and at the same time, someone was evaluating whether or not they were going to keep their job. That's the reality of what's going on. And then because of that, foreclosure, your mortgage, and you're thinking, how can I keep my house? I can't even make the mortgage payments. They're going to take my house. How can I explain to people how I've lost my house? Debt just starts getting heavier and heavier. Credit card bills, overdraft, all these things that are weighing you down, and you just can't see a way out. You're thinking, how on earth can I get through this situation with all these challenges coming at me all at the same time? You just get overwhelmed with work. You go to your job and they've got even more work on you. And you're thinking, how can I build my business when work is giving me so much extra things to do? I can't do this. And then you have those nice people in your life saying, I told you that thing wouldn't work, it's a pyramid. Why did you do that? You just wasted your money. Don't you learn? I told you you're never going to amount to anything. Yeah? Just stick at your job. All you're good at is your job. Yeah? Why are you trying to build a business? You're not a business person. You can't do that. Yeah? Just do your job. It's 9 to 5. It's safe. It's secure. Keep on paying into your pension. That's the secure way. You've got a degree. You've got a master's. What are you doing talking about network marketing? Those are all of the things that you're going to hear. But you see, when you hear all these things, it is still your choice. What are you going to do? Are you going to use those things as a stumbling block? Or are you going to use those things as a springboard?